Hey, Puppy Trades! I noticed I had a perfect hit on D Wave Quantum. So I thought, you know what? This is a good time for me to maybe look for two other stocks that I think I can have a perfect hit on. Look at this. Glorious, glorious Elliott Wave from D Wave Quantum. So I thought to myself, why don't I try to look for two more stocks that have really clean Elliott Wave setups in completely different sectors? And I'll try to get a perfect hit on those. Wouldn't that be fun? Right? I thought that would be a cool concept for a video. So I'm going to try to get two perfect hits right now. And I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I'm not going to use the unusual options volume screen. I'm going to use the straddle screen. We see right here RIG, R-I-G. It's making its first appearance on this screen for a very long time. Let's look at what RIG is. Transocean is the world's largest offshore drilling contractor and leading provider of drilling management services. The company provides rigs to on a contractual basis to explore and develop oil and gas. So we see the price to book is 0.36, so it's a value stock. It's losing money annually. Let's see if it's got an interest coverage ratio problem. It's got a negative interest coverage of 0.46. We can look at the institutional shareholders, 67% institutional, 13% insider shareholders. That is going to be a smart money indicator. Anytime both of those figures together are combined to be over 85% of the float, I would say that's pretty significant smart money ownership. We do see it's trading a third of its book value right now almost. So let's see why institutions are buying this 4.5 strike straddle on Transocean. I believe the Elliott wave is very clear. From this low, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves impulse was predicted. This was 5 waves up for wave 1, A, B, C for wave 2. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low was met. So from this low, this is where the fractal nature of Elliott wave is going to come in. I'm going to try to see if this same pattern is simply going to be repeated again from this low. 1, 2, wave 3. Clearly the largest wave. It makes the highest high on the RSI, and it's subdivided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves for wave 3. A shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 that ends with momentum divergence. And then from this low, an A, B, C correction between the 61.8 to 78.6% retracement. So the 78.6% retracement is the only stop level right now that's useful, 3.72. Above that level, the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low says Transocean is going to go the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low all the way up to 10. It's at 4.50 right now for this wave 3 target. So this is a very interesting stock because the last time it rallied was because of lots of geopolitical reasons. It had lots of geopolitical reasoning for why it rallied last time. And so we look at this stock, they're buying straddles on it right now for the 4.50 strikes. So they could make money to the downside, they could make money to the upside. What could they also be doing? They could be buying the 4.5 strike put, and they could be doing a married put. So what they would do is they would buy the 4.5 strike put. It would have a delta of, say, negative 40, and then they can buy 40 shares of RIG against that are quote-unquote risk-free as long as the large move happens, aka the volatility expansion that we see the MMs betting on. So that's RIG above 3.72. It can head to the 10 range and really surprise the world. Look at Stag Industrial Real Estate. Stag, a really cool name. It pays a monthly dividend. Stag operates as a real estate company focused on the acquisition, ownership, and management of single-tenant real estate industrial properties throughout the United States. Stag is based in the U.S. 1.95 book value, 9.26 price to sales, so it's price for growth. The interest coverage ratio is 3.09. The profit margins are 27%, 88% institutional shareholders. So this is a much more healthy stock fundamentally. It's much more of a less of a big turnaround, I guess. More of a dip within an uptrend, so to speak. From this low, the Elliott wave is very clear. 1, 2, big wave 3 makes the highest high on the RSI. There's a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 that ends with momentum divergence. That's a large wave 1. This is an ABC wave 2 correction. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low says eventually stag can head all the way up towards 57. Now from this low is where it gets very spicy. This is a wave 1 and a wave 2. And this is another wave 1 and another wave 2. And we break this wave 1 high. So this is at least 5 waves up. But it's really 1, 2, 1, 2, a wave 3 of wave 3 in progress. Above 34.09, above 34.09, with the widest invalidation is 31.69. But I don't think this is going to go. I don't think 34.09 is going to go. I'm going to try to get a perfect hit and say that stag is going to enter wave 3 of wave 3. The next stop is the 61.8% extension of this red wave 1. But the long-term target above 34.09 is all the way up there at 57.